Hi, my name is Joyce, and I wanted just to take a moment because it just came up on my 30-day anniversary with Pampered, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about my experience, which has been just much more than I would have expected. Um, about a month and a half, 2 months ago, my friend Anne had a party and she invited me to participate, and I joined in, and I almost forgot to order just because, life busy, all that good stuff. So I ordered these two little things. I got my little champagne stopper and the strainer. Both are swell. I love Pampered Chef gadgets. And I didn't necessarily have a whole lot of money to spend, and there were other things that I wanted. So I went ahead and decided, well, I should probably have my own party because I'd noticed that my pizza stone had gone missing, and Lord only knows how a pizza stone goes missing, but it did. And I'm like, okay, I should have my own party. And the bonus was that the stones, I started my party at the end of February. Stones were 60% off. And so I went ahead, I had my own party. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll qualify. Maybe I'll get a little bit, $20 can, go a long way towards my pizza stone. And I was completely blown away. And did such a great job. She helped me have a party that just was much more than I expected, a much better party than I've ever had, because I've tried to do parties before, and at best they were meh, and often they fell flat. And so when I got what I felt like was like this record-breaking party, I was just blown away. I had my couch here was stacked up to the top with stoneware and other things that I got, and just totally re-outfitted a lot of my cookware. I was so excited. And then I started thinking about, well, you know what? I could really use a couple $100. Wouldn't it be nice if I could help my family by providing some extra spending money, that we could have like $200 extra so that I could go out to eat. I could maybe take my kids to the movies or something like that. And so I went ahead and got the kit. The only reason was that I felt confident enough to do it was because it was 1998, and I'm like, okay, that's equivalent to 2 movie tickets. It's not huge. Odds are I'll make my $20 back. Worst case, $20 is not going to be tragic if I lose it. And so I settled in with the idea that I would make $200 if everything worked out right. Everything worked out really well, really, really well. So I decided if I was going to give it a fair chance, I needed to follow the suggestions that I was given. It was suggested I make 20 contacts a day, 20 two-way contacts a day. And I did. I did it every single day. I contacted every Facebook friend for the most part. I had a few that just, are in the hospital or something, and I didn't feel comfortable reaching out to them. But I made those 20 calls, kept a list, made sure every single day, at least 20 contacts. And before my kit even got in the mail, I had my calendar full for March. The only weekend I didn't do was the weekend of like the 7th, because we were in Boston and I didn't have a kit and I'd never done it before, and I wasn't even the same city. So I decided that my first party would be the 14th. I did well enough that I got the little consultant award for that month, and I was like, wow, I got an umbrella. I was so excited. I hate umbrellas. I don't ever use them, but I like that umbrella. Then COVID happened, and coronavirus, or whatever you want to call it, and lockdowns, and all sorts of intensity. And my husband is in a job where he gets paid basically commissions. He is a general manager of a store, basically, and as things were progressing, it became evident that he was going to have to take a pay cut. And I was, I'd already made my $200 commission that I had hoped I would make. And I decided when I was seeing the potential and what I could do with this, that I would invest some more time, because now not only did I want to try to make a couple $100s for the movies and such, I was looking to make up a paycheck. I was looking to make up a paycheck that my husband might miss, because of everything that was going on. And so, yeah, I made sure I was super diligent. I was on the phone every day. I set up here. There you go. I set up my little wall, and I, wrote each of my deadline dates, my start date, my 30 days, 60 day, 90 days. I post up all my awards, and I actually keep all the little incentive things that I receive in this room that I do my work in, because they encourage me, and they remind me of what I've achieved. And I can't even begin to tell you what I achieved. It's beyond anything I could have expected. I've done direct sales before, and I've done okay, but I have not done this okay, and I have not done this okay this fast. At this point, I'm not even entirely sure how many parties I've been a consultant for. I can tell you that my first paycheck after, that partial month, the first full paycheck that I'll get will be over $1,300. I've earned every Quick Start incentive so far outside of the Quick Start Director, which is my target here for April. And I really feel like there's a really good chance we'll do that too. I got a great team of 6 people, and they're just fabulous. They're working to hit their goals. They're making their calls. They're doing their stuff, and I'm just blown away. But yeah, so in 30 days time, I hit my goals. I got my little egg cooker, and of course the little mini spatula. I haven't opened it because it's too cute and too pretty. I'll use it eventually. I have an 8-inch skillet that's on its way, and also, can I do this? I got my little cast irons. You can only see one of them. I can't. There we go. I got my cast iron skillets. I was so surprised when those came in the mail. I got my air fryer on the way, which is, yeah, you can ask my director. I was ridiculous. It was the one thing that I just kept my eyes on, and I told her, now you got to come up with something else, because it motivated me so much, which is crazy. And then I got this the other day. Gosh, yeah, there. My knife block, and I was so I screamed when I opened the box. It was crazy, because I don't scream. I'm not a girly girl. I don't cry that easily, but I was just blown away. The nice one, I didn't think I would ever achieve. I didn't really think I was going to achieve my egg cooker, to be honest, but the knives I didn't think I would ever achieve. That's $5,000, and I had 90 days to get it, 120 with a little extra time that they've given us, and I got it in my first 30 days. And I screamed and cried a little bit because I couldn't believe what I had accomplished. And it's not that I am so specially skilled. I don't have any kind of innate sales skills. I have been a homeschooling mom. I'm currently in school, which is why I needed something that I could work around my school schedule. And so it was beyond anything I expected. And I did my 20 calls. If there was a Zoom call or something like that, I try to be on it to make every one of those things, because I will take whatever support I can get. I have an awesome team. My upline is amazing. Kim and Terry and Ann have all just, they're like my new best friends, because the encouragement that I get from them, I have found a sense of pride that I haven't really had for a while. And I know in some worlds it might seem silly, but it's real. And I feel so good that I'm being able to take some worry off of my husband, and that we can sleep pretty soundly because we're not afraid of how we're going to pay our bills once his pay gets cut, because there's every good reason to expect I will earn equivalent to one of his paychecks each month. And so I just, yeah. Anyhow, I'm babbling on. I'm going on too long. I just wanted to share it with you because I want you to know that you can do this. This is not unattainable. It feels like it when you're looking at it on paper, especially on day one. But if you follow the suggestions, you look at using the words, you don't be afraid to offer the opportunities to host or to consult to anyone, because there's all sorts of people I thought, would say no or be annoyed, but I've not had anybody annoyed at me, not a single person. And there's been people I would never have thought to ask that were so excited that I asked them and thanked me for asking them. So reach out there. You can do this. If I did it, really anybody can. So yeah, you got it.